It looks like the Tennessee Titans are trading the number 1 pick. The only question is, to who? Let's talk about it next on Titan Upload, powered by BetUS. So the NFL Combine is officially underway, and we're actually starting to see players like Landon Jackson do phenomenal things, like 40.5 vertical. That's pretty good. But here's the thing. There's also a great opportunity for GMs, coaches, players, you name it, for people to talk. And you're starting to see more and more chatter. There are some things to keep in mind for the Tennessee Titans that might not actually be good. For example, if you are a fan and you're like, hey, I do not want Sam Darnold, well, the good news is for you, it looks like the Rams do. And if the Rams do end up getting rid of Stafford, which it looks like they're trying to, whether it be to the Raiders or whether it be to the Giants, that should help you as a Titans fan who does not want Sam Darnold. So what about the trades? What about all these draft rumors that are starting to pop up? Well, I will caution you on this. Be extremely careful what you believe. There's always going to be a bunch of stories. Like, for example, today, the story that the Cowboys were interested in the number 1 pick and might have been talking about the number 1 pick to the Tennessee Titans. Again, me as being a Titans fan, I don't want to trade out of the top 3. Really. The Giants is kind of my end-all be-all because I was hoping to either get Carter or to obviously get Travis Hunter. But with the latest news of the foot with Abdul Carter, I don't know. You tell me. Are you worried? And we know our history with drafting injured players. Shout out to Ken Moore. Spoiler alert, the Titans take Carter. He's not going to be happy. That's 100% fact. So why am I making a video about the Tennessee Titans probably trading the number 1 pick? It seems to be in their DNA with Borgonzi. Borgonzi wants picks. Borgonzi wants, heck, a lot of picks. And the only way to do it if you're the Titans is to trade the number 1 pick, which tells me they're probably not sold on a quarterback, as the Titans are trying to drive up the price for the number 1 pick. Heck, as a Titans fan, I have no idea what they want to do. I don't know if they want to take an edge rusher. And like Borgonzi said in the presser at the Combine, the edge very deep in this year's draft. So do you take Carter at 1? I don't know. So there are some interesting things that I found on X that caught my eye. Let's start with Ben Allbright. Allbright or Albright? Albright. That's right. Get it? So this is what he says. Would not be surprised to see a trade in the top 5 of this draft to get to number 1. A large trade, a giant one, a Titanic, if you will. Just kind of zeroing into this. Seems like, does he know something when you really dive into this one? I mean, is he just giving it to you on a platter? A giant one, New York Giants, a Titanic, if you will, number 1, obviously. But how about the end? If you will, which I'm thinking, will Levis be in this so-called gigantic trade? But before we dive more into these trades, let's talk about our friends over at BetUS. That's right, time is running out. Use that promo code YouTube150. And it gets you 150% bonus on your first deposit, and it gets you 125% bonus on deposits 2 and 3, all up to $2K. They have a cool casino feature, so if you're just looking to stay at home and play cool casino games because there's no NFL football currently and the Combine just doesn't do it for you, well, BetUS has you covered. So all you got to do is go check them out. Again, use that promo code YouTube150. Then we have one from Art Stapleton, which I don't think is really like rocket science or anything, but basically, hey, the Giants are zoned into Stafford. Makes sense, but he wants $50 million. He is around 37 years old. But if they strike out there and the Rams end up making a deal, or there's some random team that comes out of the woodwork like Tom Brady and the Raiders, Matthew Stafford's supposed to be skiing when he's about ready to make $50 million and he's 37 years old? I'll leave you to be the judge on that one. But the bottom line is, yeah, the Raiders could suck up Stafford for sure. But if that's the case, Stafford is a no-no for the Giants. then it seems like they're willing to move up to number 1. As a Titans fan, I'm okay with that. So again, there is so much out there right now. You really gotta just take everything with a grain of salt because it can change. But I will leave you with this. The rumor is the last time the Tennessee Titans had the number 1 pick, John Robinson went to use the urinal and he ran into Rams GM Les Snead, and they talked about a possible trade. So anything can happen in Indianapolis. Are you buying the trade is in the air for the Titans? Do you even want the Titans to make this trade? Again, some of you are zoned in on Cam Ward. I just don't get the feeling the Titans are zoned in on Cam Ward. And I actually get the feeling that the Titans might be zoned in on Sam Darnold. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to trust Chad Brinker, who is supposedly running the new GM, but there is a lot churning in the air. The Cowboys, again, I don't want to move back all the way to 12, but how much do you value Travis Hunter and how much do you value the quarterback position? Because I think that's going to be the end-all be-all in what the Titans end up doing. It seems like they want to build a foundation. They want to build with multiple pieces. And again, the only way to do it, trade, baby, trade. Don't forget to check out our friends over at BetUS using that promo code YouTube150. Take care, tighten up.